The story comes from my source, Bro L. Bro L shared his experience of living in a haunted boarding house. There was nothing suspicious when he first moved into the house. However, strange things started happening after he had been there for 3 days. He and 6 of his friends pitched in together to rent a house for a year. The house was located at the corner of a village. It wasn't isolated. In fact, it was in a densely populated area. The house consisted of a garage, a living room, 3 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a kitchen. One of the rooms was quite spacious, so it housed 3 people, including Bro L. The other 2 rooms were each occupied by 2 people. When Bro L first moved into the boarding house, he heard the sound of someone washing dishes at around 10 p.m. He assumed it was one of his roommates from the next room, so he didn't think much of it. Suddenly, Bro L felt the urge to use the bathroom. He quickly headed to the bathroom, which was located at the back of the house. To get there, he had to pass 2 of his friends' rooms. His friends usually slept with their doors open. As he walked towards the back, he glanced into his friends' rooms and saw that they were all asleep. Strangely, he could still hear the sound of someone washing dishes. Bro L, who was known for being brave, quickly looked back and saw that the kitchen was empty. There was no one there. He forgot all about his urge to use the bathroom and stood there for a while, staring at the kitchen, especially at the sink where water droplets were falling from the faucet. Bro L decided to keep quiet and ignore it. He went to the bathroom and then returned to his room to sleep. Even though Bro L didn't mention anything, his friends had already started to suspect that something strange was going on in the house. The most frequent occurrence was the sound of a woman laughing just before dawn. The sound seemed to come from beside the window of the back bedroom. As the woman's laughter became a regular occurrence before dawn, Bro L grew impatient. He eventually said, "If you keep laughing, playing tricks, and scaring us, I'll marry you." Perhaps he was trying to joke and lighten the mood, as his friends were becoming increasingly tense and frightened by the woman's laughter. However, instead of improving, things got worse after he said that. Strange activities became more frequent. Objects started falling on their own. Clothes were thrown out of the closets, and things got worse. In the end, Bro L and his friends had no choice but to move out and leave the haunted boarding house. That's the short story of Bro L's experience in the haunted boarding house. The story was shared by the Twitter account @Siskanavi.